Hi, today we're going to start fractions, and I'm so excited to do this. We're going to start off this unit with bowling. So the standard that we're going to be looking at throughout this lesson is to develop an understanding of fractions as numbers. The denominators that we're really going to focus on throughout this unit is 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 10, but today we're just going to start small. The objective for this lesson is that students will be able to express an understanding of fractions as numbers with 80% accuracy. So let's get started. I have a little bowling pin thing set up, but first we need to look at our fraction. A fraction is made up of two parts, your numerator and your denominator. Your denominator is your total number of parts. So my total number of bowling pins is, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my total number of parts is 6. So that is called my denominator. Your denominator goes on the bottom of your fraction line. So here's my fraction line. My denominator is going to go on the bottom. So that is 6. And now we're going to bowl and see what our numerator is. So I'm going to tilt you just a little bit. And I'm going to roll this, and hopefully I knock them down. Okay, I knocked down 3. So now I'm going to come back up here, and I'm going to color in 3. So I'm going to put that 3 on top because that is how many is shaded in. So I knocked down 3/6 of the bowling pins. Now we're going to do different fractions together. All right, let's look at these. First, I'm going to draw my fraction line. The total number of parts in this shape is how many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my total number of parts is 4. Is that going to go on my top or my bottom part of my fraction line? It's going to go on my bottom because it's the total. That is called my denominator. My denominator always goes on the bottom, and that's my total. Now, how many parts are shaded? How many parts are green? 1. 1 part is green. So that's my numerator. That's going to go on top. And the way that we read that is 1/4. 1/4. All right, let's look at this one. How many total parts do I have? What is my denominator? What's my total number of parts? 1, 2. I have 2 total parts. Is that 2 going to go on my top or my bottom? Is it my numerator or my denominator? It's my denominator, so it's going to go on the bottom. How many parts are shaded? 1. So my 1 is going to go on my top, and we read that as 1/2. All right, let's look at this one. What's my total number of parts? My total number of parts of this shape is, let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 total parts. So I put my 3 on my bottom because it's my denominator. All right. And how many parts are shaded? 1, 2. I put 2 on top because that is my numerator. Awesome. All right, we're going to do one more slide together. Okay, let's look at this one. You're doing awesome following along with me. Thank you. All right, first I need to draw my fraction bar. There we go. Now I need to count my total number of parts, my denominator, my total. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 total parts of this shape. Is that my numerator or my denominator? It's going to be my denominator because that's my total part. So 3 goes on the bottom. How many parts are shaded in? 1, 2. 2 parts are shaded in. So that's my numerator, and that goes on the top. And the way that I read that is 2/3. 2 All right, let's go to the next one. How many total parts do I have? I have 4 total parts. So I'm going to draw my fraction bar, and am I going to put that 4 on top or bottom? Is it my numerator or my denominator? It's my denominator, so it's going to go on the bottom. 2 parts are shaded in, so the 2 is going to be my numerator. And I read that as 2/4. Alright, now let's talk about what you are going to do. You should have this paper, and what you're going to do is we'll do one together. And then as you do this, you can rewatch this video as much as you want, as much as you need to, until you feel confident to take this on. Alright, so they did the first one for you. It says how many, it gives you the fraction bar. Alright, so you're going to count your total ones. 4, they put 4 as my denominator because that's my total number. And then only 1 was shaded. So then you do the 1 as your fraction, as your numerator. So you have the fraction, and then you have to have it written out. Do not worry, because they give you examples at the top that you can refer back to. So they did 1 as the numerator, 4 as the denominator, and then 1/4. All right, let's do the next one together. Let's make sure you can see. There we go. All right, so first I need to find out my denominator. What is my total number of parts? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is my total. Am I going to put that 6 as my numerator on top or as my denominator on the bottom? It's my total, so it's my denominator. All right. Now I need to count how many parts are shaded. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So 3 parts are shaded, so that is my numerator or my denominator. It's my numerator. It's my top number. Okay, so I have my fraction part done. Now I need to write it out. How do I read this fraction? I read it from top to bottom. So 3, 6. Awesome job. So you're just going to fill out the last 6 questions on your own. I want you to try your best, and you can use the word bank at the top if you need help. And again, you can watch this video as many times as you need to.